war,
education,
finance,
science.
religion. There are many issues, questions, and problems that the world's smartest scholars ponder every single day. But where do you go if you have first world problems?
Welcome to First World Answers. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Mike Goodpaster. And this guy right here, Chocolate Thunder, it's Keith Evans. Today's question: what is the best Guns N' Roses song of all time?
Okay, so
I know you know your Guns N' Roses songs, though.
most times I act like, like when he asked a question that, it's the first time I heard the question. And well, obviously we know the questions. And so, like, when I was thinking about this is what we have to think about, then I started thinking about, I don't know any other Guns N' Roses song except for Every Rose Has Its Thorn. Then immediately I was like, no, that's not even Guns N' Roses. And then they're Welcome to the Jungle, right?
Yes.
Okay, Welcome to the Jungle. that's what I'm picking.
So there's Welcome to the Jungle. There's November Rain.
Is that one that Slash has that
Guitar
obnoxious
solo and like the
yeah.
desert with like a little church in the background.
Yeah.
Axl Rose is like wife dies and stuff in it.
How's the chorus go?
Uh,
November rain? No.
it's just like that.
November rain. It be raining to November. It be raining to November.
There's Don't Cry. There's Welcome to the Jungle.
Welcome
There's
to the Jungle.
Sweet Child of Mine. Sheryl Crow covered that shit. You know Sweet Child of Mine.
Oh, I do know that.
You know Paradise
Sweet
City.
child Welcome to the Jungle.
Well, I'm just throwing some out there.
I think it's one of those hands down ones. Like, it has to be. Because, like,
It's
I want to
one-
watch you bleed. Like, that's, come on. That's the only song that they ever says that in, I think. Like, I'm sure maybe Ice Cube has said it once or twice.
I'm sure it's in a couple of growls of death metal.
But
Maybe in the growls of death metal. There's a couple I want to watch you bleed.
I'm pretty sure, and I mean, I'm sure the other songs to people who grew up on Guns N' Roses or people who go to bars in their small towns, like, like, certain other Guns N' Roses songs when you hear it. But I think universally, I've seen small black children sing "Welcome to the Jungle." I think it's their number one. If you had to rank Guns N' Roses' number one hits or their hits, then "Welcome to the Jungle" is first place. So then that's their Ice Ice Baby. Still, you can't touch this.
Whoa.
That's what it is. Like,
they have more songs than Vanilla Ice and MC Hammer.
I'm just saying. Can you name one song on Chinese Democracy? Is there a title track, Chinese Democracy?
I think there is. I hope so.
But, yeah, no, definitely.
I really can't. That's sad. I listened to it too.
Definitely Welcome to the Jungle, by far.
Can't argue with that, but I'm gonna give you the nerd choice just to
There's
balance.
a nerd choice for a Guns N' Roses
If you're
song?
a big Guns N' Roses fan and listen to all their albums numerous times, you can have a different pick than.
Well, yeah, I'm sure there's.
It's like
B-sides
saying
deep cuts.
Creep's the best Radiohead song, and that's the only answer you can have. That's the way you're sounding right now. With Guns N' Roses.
I mean, even to dare to bring Radiohead into this conversation is just you're giving Guns N' Roses too much credit. I don't think they had that. I don't think they had as much talent or good of songs as
you're crazy
as Radiohead. Like,
oh man. Two-part question today, folks.
What's
your favorite Guns N' Roses song, and who's better all time? Guns N' Roses or Radiohead?
Who's good at music? Remember that.
Slash.
On the internet, people complain I gotta be specific. I have to do that before I say Pacific. specific with the words I use. So we're
So that's
good
2
at
hours.
what, better at what, worse at what. So I'm saying at music. Who's better at music? Guns N' Roses or Tom York and the Radioheads? Who's better? Tell me, please.
Do you realize Slash is maybe not by you, but considered by most one of the greatest guitar players of all time?
Get other famous guitar players love Slash like other better wrestlers love the Ultimate Warrior. That's a bad example. But like you know how like wrestling was like
Respected.
all the guitar. I mean,
Oh.
wrestling. All the wrestlers were like, he's the Roddy Piper. I'll
Slash?
say Roddy Piper level, where it was like somebody who never won a championship, like never did like anything, but was still good. Like you know, Hillbilly Jim and Junkyard Dog are like considered good, but really they're like the Santino Marella of their day. Like that's
He's at least on Edge level, Mick Foley level. Mick Foley level. I'll go as high
Okay.
as Mick Foley level for Slash.
Okay, I can accept that Mick Foley level,
But then
but still,
Radiohead's like Chris Benoit of music.
what?
It kills the family in my
No.
ears.
That's insane. No. Radio. Oh my god. They're working on a new album too. I think they're working with Jack White, which is super interesting. I ain't never heard Jack White mention Slash in any conversation. Jack White is well respected in his own right.
But I'm sure Dave Grohl has.
Yeah. I was actually just thinking that Dave Grohl probably has though. Dave Grohl is the Jack White of the Skins. Jack White of the Skins.
Jack White of the West.
Can I want
White of the West.
I want to at least get famous to the point where I'm at a function where I have to introduce Dave Grohl, and I'm gonna introduce Dave Grohl as like the Jack White of the Skins, Dave Grohl, and everyone's gonna be like, "Wait, what?" And then if for some reason I get a later opportunity to introduce Jack White, I'm gonna do the reverse.
What would be the reverse?
Dave Grohl of every other instrument besides the Skins. Jack White.
Dave Grohl can play other stuff though.
True, but not as good as. Can't play guitar as good as. Dave Grohl can't play the guitar as good as the actual guitar player in Foo Fighters. To be fair,
No,
he definitely can't play it as good as
is
the
a
dude
guitar
from
player.
Queens of Stone Age,
well, Josh
or obviously the dude from them Crooked Vultures, the dude from Led Zeppelin.
Oh.
But yeah, Slash, he's cool. I mean, he's got that hat. That's cool.
And the hair, he's cool.
Didn't Slash just didn't he open up the Charlie Sheen roast?
I think so.
Yeah. So, welcome to the jungle.
November Rain. But I agree with him too, though.
What's you guys' thoughts?